Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I know it's been so long. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. I've been dealing with my own emotions and life. But this video, we're gonna be doing a cooking video. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how I prepare this beef stew. There are several ways that I do make beef stew. I do make it Puerto Rican style. I also do make it like traditional, and I also do make it like a Caribbean, more Jamaican style, Jamaican flavor, jerk flavor beef stew. But today we're going to be doing more of the Puerto Rican style over white rice. So first I'm going to open this pack of meat and I'm going to put it in a bowl with some water and just some distilled vinegar. And this one I believe I got from like Dollar Tree. Like it really doesn't matter what type of vinegar you use. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you. I'll be right back. All right, so here goes my beef stew meat, just the beef chunks, and I added some cold water to that. Normally I would also add lemon juice, but since right now I don't have lemon juice, all I have is vinegar. Just use what you have to clean your meat, just to make sure that it's clean. So I like to add a good amount. All right, there's that, and I'm gonna actually let this sit like this for about 25 minutes, maybe even less. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So now that I have all the beef already washed, rinsed out, I rinsed all the garlic and rinsed all the vinegar and stuff off. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit it with our seasonings. I'm sorry if you hear my son in the background. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. He's loud. Okay, so now we're gonna hit it with our seasonings. Now this is the way I do it. You can do it however you guys like to do it, but this is how I season it. I will first add some mojo marinade, some Goya mojo marinade. Shake it, just because all the flavor goes to the bottom, as you guys can see. So you want to shake it up really good. Take it and pour some on there. Next, I'm hitting it with the liquid seasonings first. The next one is jugo de magi, and this is just like a seasoning sauce, like a browning, or I really don't know how to describe it, but I do have a lot of meat in here, so you want to add enough. Next thing, I'm gonna start off with the sazonador total from Goya. This is just almost like an all-purpose seasoning, but not necessarily. This doesn't have the salt, I believe. All right. Next thing is a caldo de res. And this is from Noir. And this is just a beef, like a beef bouillon. And this seasoning, like, I know it'll look like a lot, but trust me, you're gonna need it because you're gonna be adding it, diluting it with some water. Next thing I'm gonna use is this all-purpose seasoning, garlic and onion with black pepper and sea salt. That much. Now I'm gonna be using some Slap Your Mama. And this is just for like that little hint of spice. Not really, but really. Adobo, if you know, you know. Some oregano. Thank you. Next thing we're going to be putting is 2 packets of sazon. Okay, and then I'm going to be adding a little bit of extra ground black pepper. Alright, and I'm gonna just take that. And to just give it a good mix. I'm also going to be adding some minced garlic here. Just some minced garlic paste in here. About that much. This is about I believe it was like 4 pounds. I don't even remember. I didn't even look at it. But I'm like I cook with my heart and my soul. So whenever it tells me stop, that's when I stop. It smells so good already, and I didn't even add the sofrito yet. Since they're sofritos frozen, I have to cook the sofrito first. Okay. So this is what this looks like. Seasoned to perfection. I will be adding a couple more things once I got this cooking. But I'm gonna let this sit right now. I'm about to cut up some onions and bell peppers to also sit in here. So we'll be back. All right. So first I'm going to chop up onion. A green pepper. Sorry, my throat is itchy. And these vegetables have already been washed. Take that white part out. My grandma always told me that causes this like your chest to hurt with like from the acid, I guess that's what she says. Alright, so I just stuck that inside the beef right here. These onions I'm going to cut in half. And I'm just going to shred it in here as such. It smells so good. And it's not even cooked yet. Okay. Next, I have some cilantro. Let me actually go wash this and I'll be right back. Alright, so I washed my cilantro. I am actually going to use the stems. I like to cut off and use part of the stems and also part of the leaves because truly the stems have the most flavor when you're cooking with cilantro. So I will cut off a good amount of stems like that, and I will just turn it right around. I'm sorry if those noises are not as pleasant. So we got about this much cilantro, and we're going to add that to our beef. Be right back. All right, so we added that to our beef. Now I'm going to give it another mix. You want all of that cilantro flavor to get in there. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Okay. So now that we did that, I have some matchstick carrots. And I'm actually going to add some of that now, and then while it's cooking, I will add a little bit more later on. I don't know, I just preferably do that just because I don't like chunky carrots inside of my food. Like, I can do the chunk of everything else, but for some reason carrots I just can't. But I do like the flavor that it gives. So, alright. So now, this is what we got. Very seasoned, very seasoned beef. And I'm gonna let that sit for a while. And when I'm getting ready to cook it, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and here I have my very seasoned caldero, and I turned that on to medium high, about 5-ish. Now I am about to add some oil, and I'm going to be using some olive oil. So it's actually soybean and virgin olive oil, and I got this from Dollar Tree too. It's cholesterol free. 95% soybean oil and 5% virgin olive oil. So I'm gonna add some of that to the bottom, just to cover about the bottom, just like that. And now I have this mixture that I made, and this is actually plantains, a little bit of sofrito, garlic, red peppers, and this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna actually put this to fry on here. And I do that for the plantain paste. And here I have some sofrito cubes, and they look like this, and it's just a whole bunch of blended up vegetables, cilantro, garlic, onion, pepper, and I'm adding 2 of those to that. And I'm just gonna let this fry down some. Oh, so fragrant. Alright, so I'm gonna let this fry some, and we'll be right back. Alright, so as you guys can see, the sofrito kind of already melted and mixed in with this garlic and plantain mixture with red peppers. The garlic cloves are so fragrant along with the sofrito. Alright, so now that we kind of got that brown, we have the meat here, and I'm going to go ahead and start tossing that in there. I'm sorry about the lighting. The lighting won't be too expensive, and I'm cooking during the day. And there's plenty of sunlight outside. It's just, don't touch me. Alright, let me grab my glove really quickly. Don't mind my Dollar Tree tagging. So now I'm just gonna mix all of this in, and I'm gonna actually turn up the heat. So I'm gonna put it on high, and I'm gonna begin to incorporate that mixture that was on the bottom throughout the meat. You really gotta put your arm in it. It's a lot of food. I cook for 9 people. My whole family. 8. 9, 1. Can't concentrate. Okay. I also normally would put potatoes in here, but I don't have any potatoes right now, and my family likes it more without the potatoes. Alright, so I can definitely tell that the mixture has gone all over the meat. So I'm gonna let that cook some, and I'm gonna be coming back to turn it, stir it. I'm sorry, this is new to me. I'm trying to show you guys. And cooking is also therapy for me. So, oh, what I am about to add to this right now, before anything, is a bay leaf. So let me go ahead and do that. 1 second. All right. So here's the bay leaf, and I'm gonna put 2 of these. I got cilantro on my hand. That meat is already starting to sweat, and all that flavor is coming out. We're going to be adding some water soon. Alright, so now we'll go back to mixing this a little bit more, and then we're going to be adding some water. I'm gonna let it braise a little bit more, and then we're gonna add water. I'm gonna go ahead and get the water ready. Be right back. Alright, so before I add the water, I'm going to be adding some tomato paste. Alright. About two heaping spoons of it. Alright, I'm gonna just dip the rest of this inside the water that I have on the side, because we want all that. We want all of that. No waste. No waste. This is the bowl that I had the meat seasoning sitting in. So the sauce is all what it is. I'm going to put the water. I like to take all the flavor off the side. I'm going to be adding a little bit more water. You can tell that the sauce is already thickening up. So, okay. So now I'm going to add a little bit more water, stir it one more time, and then I'm going to cover it, and then we'll be back. So right here we have an update. It is boiling really well. Back here I have some rice, jasmine rice cooking, and then right here I have a pot of water that I am about to season to add some corn on the cob. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the seasonings from my water for the corn on the cob. Be right back. Okay, so I'm going to start off with putting some garlic salt. I did also already turn the water on. It's just taking a little while to heat up. So about that much, because I'm gonna put quite a few pieces of corn, like 10 pieces, so I'm making sure I season it well. I have some chicken bouillon. I'm sorry if you hear my kids. Hold on. Okay. Now I have some sugar. I'm about to add a spoon of sugar. Just like that. I know it sounds crazy, but trust that sugar part. Alright, I'm gonna be adding some butter now. Alright, so I added the butter, and now we're gonna let that boil some, okay? Alright, this is what the rice is looking like so far. I'm just fluffing that and around it towards the middle. And then I am actually about to go ahead and cover that up, okay? We'll be back. Alright, got that covered. Now let's get into mixing and stirring and checking on our beef. It's been cooking for about over an hour already. Alright, so here it is. Oh, so good. Alright, so I have this spoon. Give that a good mix. Yes. So beef is already getting tender. Look at that, just breaks. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is optional, but this is what I do to give that very good aromatic, pungent, fresh taste. I add one more sofrito cube in here. So let me grab that and get it back. I think I said pungent, and I don't think that was the right word to use. But this cube right here, just packed with flavor. I'm gonna add that in there, okay? And I'm gonna let this simmer. Simmer. I'm gonna let this simmer. While it sits, the sauce will also start to thicken. So I'm gonna let this cook for another 20 minutes like this, and then we'll be back. Okay, so here is an update after 2 hours of cooking. It has so much flavor. The sauce has thickened up. The meat is tender. So amazing. Oh my goodness, look at that. It looks so good. Okay,
just like the one that I'm loading up right now. I normally do his plate last because he eats the most. I'll just prep it last so I can make sure I put more on there. Gotta make sure there's enough for everyone first, even though there always is. But yes. And yes, that's it. This is all 6 of their plates. The lighting's horrible. Okay, so this is